the human embodiments of surrealistic celebs.
And I know I came back from the dead to train you, but this fight tonight is pure insanity.
No way, Apollo. You just want to humiliate.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 celebrity impersonators.
Oh, switch the beat up. It's your boy Snoop Dogg. Now put your feet up. Let's go.
For this list, we're focusing not on celebrities like Kevin Spacey who impersonate other celebrities. You can see our other list for that.
When there's something strange in your neighborhood.
But on the most versatile impressionists who make a living out of such talent.
A-I-O-U and sometimes Y. I love the vowels.
Number 10, Will Ferrell.
Uh-oh, Mighty Kong has woken from his slumber.
Beginning his 7-year stint on Saturday Night Live in 1995, this California native is probably best known for his George W. Bush impression, which captured the sometimes confused and sometimes confident demeanor of the ex-president.
That I've personally overseen a strategic and covert operation that killed the gopher who's been tearing up my backyard.
However, he also stepped into the pants of other politicians, like the one and only Janet Reno.
You box dirty! Then how comes my conscience is so clean?
But no matter who he's impersonating, whether it's the deeply annoyed Alex Trebek,
Suck it, Trebek.
or the highly intellectual James Lipton,
I am here, I am now.
Will Ferrell has a way of drawing attention to the smallest of details through nonverbal behavior, while accentuating simple lines with exaggerated bravado.
What's going on here? I'm doing a Harrison Ford one-man show.
Number 9, Tina Fey.
My favorite Christmas song.
Undoubtedly one of the more brilliant minds to emerge from SNL. Here's an iconic TV star that beautifully captured a specific time and place and person with her jaw-dropping impersonation of Sarah Palin.
We've seen our own children targeted by the police for no reason other than they committed some crimes.
Okay, maybe her Robert De Niro is admittedly weak.
You talking to me?
Yet her collection of Palin performances became must-see TV. Even if Tina has long been capable of characterizing a wide selection of unique individuals.
Tracy just has a way. He just went up to him and was like, look at your fine self. You look like you should be married to one of the San Diego Padres.
She's fun to watch, and sometimes it's her genuine excitement alone that provides an extra dose of comedy.
This is Amy talking it over with the rest of the team after an improv show.
Great, can't
Being
wait.
like, dudes, myself included, our edits were pretty weak tonight. And just like, dudes, honestly, like myself included, we need to initiate more.
Myself included is the name of my next book.
Number 8, Jimmy Fallon.
Hey, Gilbert!
I am holding my entire intestinal tract in my own hands, and that's not good.
It all began in the late 90s, when this eventual Tonight Show host made an immediate mark on SNL with his Adam Sandler impression. Like any perfectionist or legitimate pro, it is no big thing for Jimmy Fallon to quickly transform into celebs like Bob Dylan,
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Mick Jagger, or even Donald Trump.
Well, let's be honest, Fallon's a lightweight. No way he deserves to interview me.
During his initial SNL run, he often drew attention for stepping out of character. But given his long-standing career behind the desk at NBC, Fallon has demonstrated the essence of not only recognizing the vocal intonations of celebrities, but also the intricacies of how they move.
Oh, McDonald, he had a phone. E-I-E-I-E-I-E-I-O, E-I-E-I-E-I-E-I-O.
Number 7, Bill Hader.
We're gonna miss you so much, Seth.
You barely know him.
Born in Oklahoma and birthed into the SNL family in 2005, this guy has a knack for surprising audiences with the most obscure of impressions.
What is it you Americans say? Finders keepers, yes?
President Putin, what an unexpected surprise.
Which is indeed the sign of a truly innovative mind.
A couple of cameras. That's nice. All right.
Yeah, Bill Hader can do a pretty good Pacino, and perhaps he's at his best with original characters. But how often do you see a dying Tauntaun impression?
Dying Tauntaun.
Or characterizations of the SNL cast?
Like this whole thing? You do that? What, this whole thing? That's kind of, Amy does that a lot.
Well, with Hader, you've got a versatile impressionist that doesn't need a whole lot of subject material to come up with his own bizarre spin.
Seth Rogen was like, it was amazing. He has like a bike track in his backyard. It's phenomenal. and I did a Seth Rogen impression, and it was like I did a magic trick. Tom Cruise was like, yeah.
Number 6, Kristen Wiig.
It sounds like you're going back and forth, like, will I run? Won't I run? Will I?
In a culture obsessed with reality stars and celebrities, this woman can easily step into character with a few props, but not many can match her deadpan way of destroying dim-witted individuals.
Can you believe I'm old enough to have a daughter who's getting divorced? No, you can't, because my surgery's worked.
In other words, the wig is watching, and she will construct a top-notch impression given the opportunity.
Yes. My Uncle Cubby says it's no way for a lady to behave, but I say he's just being an old poop. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, good, okay.
With Kristen, it's more about comedic timing and physical movements rather than perfecting a voice. And when she gets on a roll, she has that Fallon-like charm that allows her to break character every once in a while.
You smell like a bunch of stinky old Bojangles sausage biscuits.
She's the total package, and the embodiment of a classic female impressionist.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
I can't believe that I'm sitting next to Michael Jordan.
I know, I was in the building.
Number 5, Dana Carvey.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
As one half of Wayne's World, and a man responsible for setting a high bar at SNL in the late 80s and early 90s, Dana Carvey has a way of capturing squirrely white men with tiny heads and strange voices.
Who's going to replace Ferguson? Sounds like he swallowed some marbles or something. Where's he from? Tunisia? We don't know who he is.
We're looking at you, Regis Philbin and Ross Perot, and of course, we can't forget about the spot-on impressions of Jimmy Stewart.
What kind of person just chops somebody up? I mean, what kind of mind would do that?
And George H.W. Bush.
The way to do the president is to start out with Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Then you add a little John Wayne. Here we go. Let's go over the ridge. You put them together. You got George Herbert Walker Bush.
This guy's routines are so killer that once he left Saturday Night Live, casual fans would say, SNL isn't funny anymore. And while there might have been some truth in that, it's tough to match the talent of a pro like Dana Carvey.
Keith Richards giving candy out. Okay. Ding dong.
Number 4, Frank Caliendo.
What I wanted to be was in a funny place, and boom. I'm in it right now, Dave.
Now here's a man that's become so famous for his John Madden impression that it actually draws some backlash from time to time. Call it the Dane Cook effect.
I love Barkley because it's all based on the word terrible, because he thinks everything's terrible. But he doesn't say terrible. He's like, oh, no, that was terrible. That's a terrible play. Where'd the vowels go in that word?
And that's because Frank Caliendo has left a huge mark on the world of celebrity impressionists, originally appearing on Mad TV and extending his brand of comedy through innovative characterizations of Charles Barkley and Morgan Freeman.
Or do whoever you really wanted me to do, even though you didn't say it and telepathically thought I would do it.
He doesn't quite match the level of physical comedy put forth by someone like Chris Farley, yet his ability to pinpoint the exact vocal tones of celebrities is far beyond the range of most impressionists.
And I don't want to brag, but it's hard not to when you're me, and it makes me feel great to be a part of this, the world's greatest news and the world's greatest Trump, and that's why I'm changing my name to WGT, the world's greatest Trump.
Number 3, Rich Little.
Did you know that Rich does an impression of me? He does. Have you ever seen it? It's fantastic.
Originally from the Canadian city of Ottawa, here's an old-school comic that may bore some of you mojoholics with his routines, but only because his subjects are from a distant past.
Well, the road gets rougher, gets lonelier and tougher. Oh, don't crowd me.
Even so, you gotta give it up for Rich Little's vast collection of impressions, which display his talent for portraying the likes of classic American icons such as John Wayne, Bing Crosby, and Orson Welles.
No, kind of squint them a little bit and bend over just a bit there. That's that.
Now I want you to say, I feel terrible.
And of course, he not only appeared on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, but also played him in The Late Shift.
I just said it. The world heard me. It's real.
He's an original gangster of comedy, and surely one of the many inspirations for modern impressionists.
Gone fishing. There's a sign upon my door. Gone fishing. I ain't working anymore.
Number 2, Jim Carrey.
Kevin Bacon is Batman!
While some celebrity impersonators thrive on a particular set of skills, one man thrives on utilizing every bit of muscle and every squint of the eye.
Well, I guess we've found our man.
All it takes is one look at Jim Carrey's photographic personification of James Dean to know that he can pull off pretty much any celebrity.
You're tearing me apart!
Say Clint Eastwood or Jack Nicholson or even Elvis. This Canadian has a beautifully strange ability to not only transform into others, but to capture their energy as well.
Seems like no matter what happens, no matter how bad things get, Jimmy Stewart can look at it in a positive way. Well, I guess we're gonna have ourselves a nuclear holocaust.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Yeah, all this underwear is making me tired. Miss me? I just had a nappy, yo.
Ooh. Nah, you're probably all right.
I don't mean to be hyperbolic or nothing, but I mean, I feel like...
Dude, it was the 90s. People did all kinds of crazy things.
Kanye is, I mean, I pray for him all the time. I just feel like, him naming a baby Northwest is, kind of idiotic.
Number 1, Robin Williams.
Schwarzenegger walks into the room. I'm back. Watch out, Denmark. Mother, come here. I love you. Big kiss for you. Sorry, you're dead.
Well, it's no misrepresentation to say that this icon was a legitimate madman of celebrity impressions.
And he goes, you know, Robbo, now I have one for every decade.
After all, it was the whirlwind nature of Robin Williams' dynamic presence that played such a pivotal role in his success. But don't forget about the fundamental brilliance of his routines.
There's one guy who could do porn, and I think we all would watch. That guy is Chris Walken. Oh, God, yes. Oh, my God, he would be amazing. Chris would be up there going, I'm inside you.
At times, he was focused and composed on specific characterizations, while he often blazed through impressions before you even got a handle on what was actually happening.
Look around you, why must you ask a phone? Live your life!
And that was the beauty of Robin Williams' material, as he was a definitive trailblazer in his own right.
English had Margaret Thatcher, who kind of looks like Julia Childs on Valium. Doesn't she always look like she talks like, festival? She always looks like someone's holding a small turd under her nose. Like...
Do you agree with our list? Who do you think is the best celebrity impersonator?
I think my head's gonna explode just trying to think about that.
For more mind-blowing top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Hey, Daddy, how you doing? I'm watching a little Kimmel. Well, good stuff, little pistol. Yeah, Daddy.